flexors, aka step 2 as a get out of jail free card for elbow pain, especially if you're dealing with golfer's elbow. And usually it's day laborers, usually it's your dominant side, usually you just did too much too soon, but I digress. So this would be step 2 in loading a tendon, right? So we do not start tendons, we do not start tendons with eccentric or negative loading. So what that means is you are lengthening the muscle under load, right? So when I'm doing a curl, this is the positive, aka concentric, this is the negative, aka eccentric, and what we're doing is we're going to start eccentrically loading those wrist flexors. So I want you to start with your elbow bent because this is easier than this. This is significantly harder. If you want to be really strict, you would prop your hand up like on your knee, on a table, on a desk, on a bench. You could of course use a weight, dumbbells, you could use resistance bands. I've had people use like wine bottles and cans of soup early on, but in reality I just go, just do manual resistance. That's what I do, if I'm being perfectly honest. 10 to 20% effort, nothing crazy. But you're gonna take a full 5 seconds minimum there, and then I don't want you loading the positive, right? Especially if it's early on. Hopefully it's not that bad, and hopefully in-office treatments have helped. But if you're somebody who's dealt with chronic off and on golfers and elbow pain, we know that 20% of people with those elbow complaints still have pain after a year. Like, good Lord, that can be just demoralizing. You're not doing your rehab right, means you're not loading it. Fortunately, it gets missed all the time. And the worst thing you could do that most people do is it gets bad, they go to their doc, they get some hardcore anti-inflammatories, some oral prednisone, or even worse, they get a cortisone shot, it feels better, they do nothing. Once that shot wears off, you're not broke, you're not fragile. We know that's my number one message, but to show you the severity of this, pockets of cells will start dying off in the tendon if you're not addressing it, and that ain't ever coming back. We don't want that, okay? So we've got a loaded tendon to get it to heal. Like I said, this would be step 2. So you're gonna be doing this multiple times per day. How often? You're gonna refer to your exercise list for frequency recommendations. If you do not have your own exercise list, that means you and I have not worked together. Let's fix that. Go to coastalperformancechiro.com. My office is in the Houston Bay area. Yes, I have a gym in my office. No, I refuse to see you 3 times a week. No, I don't spend only 2 minutes with you. I spend 30 to 60 minutes. I also do telehealth all over Texas. If you're not in Texas, go to theeducatedmeathead.com for hour-long video consults.